everybody. How we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here, real quick. Let me just set up the TikTok side of things. Okay, and we're live everywhere. Everything running smoothly? Perfect. That's what we want to hear. Whoa, the game volume's a little loud. Let me make sure everybody can hear me. Yeah, okay. Can hear me there. Let's make sure you can hear the game. I think the game is way too loud, and I have it way lower than I have it for you guys, so I'll lower it down to the same level, so we're both working on the same footing. Okay. I think that's very reasonable now. All right. Here. Let's see here. Let me just let my peeps down at Discord know. All right. Probably just gonna stream for like a nice, I don't know, hour or two. Just kind of see what happens. Hello. Welcome everyone. All right. Have all my chats up, right? Yes, I do. Okay, let's do this thing. So I'm thinking about who I want to play. And I'm not sure. I'm really not sure who I want to play. Does TikTok say I'm playing Minecraft? Oh, that's not right. Here. Let's get the right game down, huh? Tomb Kings would be very fun. Tomb Kings would be very fun. Do I go with something I am very familiar with and comfortable with, or do I go for something wacky? You know, that's the real question. Which one should I do? Or maybe I'll go for something modded. I could mod my game. Ooh, I could try and learn Dakala. The other guy's Sail. This guy does look kind of sick. I don't know. I'm real split, man. I could go any which way. What do you guys think I should play? Any of these factions look interesting to you guys? Well, let me think. Let me think in Warhammer 40k terms. Do I want to play Chaos, Humanity, or an Alien? There's a part of me that kind of wants to do Chaos. You know what? I think I'll do Dakala. Let's do a Dakala run, eh? Where is minor faction potential? Sweet. Heck yeah. Dakala. Yeah, let's do this thing. Ah. La da da dum, dum, dum. La da da da. Let's let her thing go for a second. All right.
Beauty and the terror of Dakala. Her whirling.
Surrender or bitter misery.
Druki anointed, the carnival of passions away.
Get that hero in here. All right, all right.
Dakala.
Let's see here.
I shall slake your thirst. Sister of delight.
You know something about playing Total War, especially by myself? I feel like let's see here. All these units are terrible. But for fun, I'll get a Goblin Spear. Oh, hi, Danny.
One taste is never enough.
I feel like listening to like an audiobook while I play, you know? I think that would be a goated like relaxation combo. I think that'd be really nice. Personally. Is that Quady though?
Regale me.
Where's that goblin unit I seduced?
The eternal hunters. Your wills.
Oh, maybe I didn't seduce it right. Probably just didn't click the button a certain way or whatever. It is what it is. Let's get these two in here. If I remember correctly, Dakala is quite the monster in combat.
Dakala.
Dear Lord, she's fast.
The surge. I seek, so tempted.
Depravity without bounds!
Slaneshi crossbows, seeking new sensations.
Spearmen.
About time, without restraint. Satisfy his will.
Whoa,
Pain
whoa,
follows
whoa.
in our wake.
I'm sloppily playing this right now.
Disciplined devotees, with supreme grace.
Slaneshi champions! Blazing speed!
We crave more.
For orders. Spears.
Loosed!
Slaneshi crossbows.
Let's go, come on. Here we go. Beautiful. Yo, hello Valhalla. How you doing?
Rising in anticipation.
Get them goblins. Get them. Get them. There we go.
We cannot refuse. The eternal hunters. Hunt them down.
A diversion!
Ready and willing.
Get him. Welcome to chat. I'm noticing you're a first-time chatter. I hope you enjoy what you see. I hope you enjoy your time here. Thank you to everybody joining us on the TikTok side too. I appreciate you guys. Make sure my audio settings are all good. Yeah, okay. Good, 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 good.
We crave more.
Lord's killed, eh. Oh, hey, Run. It's going pretty well, man. How you doing? You guys having a good day? Let's see here. Bored, honestly, no one's on, so low-key just hitting my head against the wall. Fair, totally fair. I mean, if you wanted to, I'd be down to do a two-person campaign. Probably gonna stream for like 2 hours, you know, probably an hour or two.
Free to slaughter. Eyes down.
She has the thrall versus the other camp balance thing. Kind of reminds me of it's unique in its own manner. It really is. But it reminds me of Chaos Dwarves slave mechanics, like labor versus industry. Which I should really play the dwarves again. Chaos Dwarves. I gotta like I'm personally fascinated to get my hands on a faction and then like figure them out, you know? Like really figure them out. Completely. Is what I'm trying to say, and it's very satisfying when you just, you know, feel as though you've really mastered a certain faction or race or certain set of units, you know? Is this your first stream you've had your PNG on, or when did you set up? I set it up last week. This is my 4th stream now that I've had the PNG on. It's just that I don't have the PNG on TikTok because I just haven't set it up, and TikTok's live studio thing is a little different. And I honestly, I mean, I could probably figure it out right now. For gosh sakes, here, 1 second. Now that I'm talking about it, I was like, why haven't you done that? And the reason why I haven't done it is because I'm lazy, you know, like, here. Does Veto 2 count? Ooh. Okay. So I'm kind of figuring it out on TikTok. I'll set that up later. That is a later thing, but I can see myself being able to accomplish it in a couple steps. I just don't want to mess with it. But yeah. Anyway, back to the main point. Yeah, this is my 4th stream, I believe, with my little PNG guy set up. People just think he's cute, man. They just like him, you know? I've had many YouTube comments and a couple Twitch people join up, and they're like, I wondered if anybody was doing, you know, whatever I was streaming at the time. Like, I was wondering if anybody was streaming the Adepticon, for example, and then they saw my little PNG dude, and they're like, he's cute. Why not him, you know? So this little chicken nugget's doing his job. I'll tell you what.
Druki anointed.
Druki anointed. I'll tell you what. Oh shit, yeah, I do have this, don't I? Yeah, I think I'll leave that for now. DDL. Oh, Valhalla, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate your support. I think you pronounce the first part of your username Tyr, is what I would guess, or is it Tyr? I'm not sure. I'll just stick with Valhalla for now, to not utterly embarrass myself.
The denied one.
The denied one. Yeah, that's great, man. That would be gnarly. Imagine just wiping him out like in one fell swoop. That'd be crazy, bro. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but from numbers I've been seeing, PNG/VTubers get a lot more new chatters rather than Facecam/IRL streams. Yeah, I don't know. I think people... I don't know. There's just a draw to a unique character, in my opinion. And, I mean, this guy is unique, for better or for worse, in his own beautiful little chicken nugget way, you know? So...
Unfettered. None shall bar my path.
Mountain Pass, and then when do we go to Southern Outpost? Right there?
I only want everything. Lands to despoil.
Alright.
Bow down. Lower.
I wouldn't be surprised if there is very much a considerable percentage difference in new followers and new first-time chatters with PNG people. I think in a really weird way, you think people would be more comfortable if they were able to see your actual face, but I think a lot of people are really just more comfortable with there being a little cartoon character there. Instead, it's lighthearted. There's nothing. It kind of like hides you and any discerning features away, you know? So one, it lets the imagination run wild. Not even in a weird way. I mean, just in general, like you start thinking about it, you start trying to imagine a face, you put a face to a voice, and it's just like faceless YouTubers, you know, when they start like getting this persona built around the facelessness, you know. That's my goal. I don't really care if anybody sees my face. I have plenty of videos posted with my face on the, you know, right there. But
Ravage. Revel.
I think that there's just plenty of little things about being a PNG guy versus an actual guy that just make it a little bit more of a comfortable, in some cases, more comfortable or more casual, more funny,
Slave of indulgence.
more silly, like a goofy goober, if you will.
The visions nourish.
Spread corruption. Let's see. I don't really want to. I don't care. I'm gonna do this, actually. I just want her to become more deadly. Druki anointed. Hello?
Dominate.
Nope. Deal chance, strength rank, race. Do I not have the, if the numbers were the same, would you rather have a face cam or be a PNG tuber? That's actually a really good question. I think both are perfectly fine and cool. And I don't have any problems with my face. You know what I mean? I don't have any like confidence issues with my face or anything. I know some people are much more comfortable on the streamer side of things to not show their face because they don't want their face to be out there. And like I don't have any of those concerns, whether it be like self-esteem or privacy or otherwise. I don't care too much. But I will say that I did quite enjoy drawing this little dude. He was fun to draw, and there's a lot you can do with a cartoon character. Even if you show your face in between, having a cartoon avatar with which to like be able to draw in wacky little situations and give cute little poses and stuff like that. Like in my intro, I always have my guy with his little like foot up on his rock and the bandana's like flowing in the wind. And it was nice to be able to draw that and learn how to, like, make that, you know, 2-second animation work. There was something very fun and satisfying about drawing that. I don't know. So I think I'm quite happy with being a PNG tuber, honestly, because it grants me some creativity and forces me to draw this little character, which I need to do a lot more of. Is the Slaanesh faction your way to go? So I don't play Slaanesh all the time. Slaanesh is probably my least played of the 4 demons in this game, but I do enjoy the way she plays quite a lot. It's not due to a lack of enjoyment for the playstyle. I was an avid Inkari defender when she was the only lord available for Slaanesh, despite her horrific, or his. I don't remember, honestly. It's Slaanesh, so you know, it's a dealer's choice, I guess. But I loved playing as Inkari, but the starting place was horrific. So I understood why people did not like Inkari very much either. So, all that to say, Slaanesh is not my go-to, but I do enjoy them. So, if I had to choose a go-to faction, I think for a very long time it's been Nurgle. I'm also a big fan of Khorne. I have grown to appreciate the Skaven much more recently and trying to learn Ikit Claw. I do need to get better at that campaign. I've done good in it, but not good enough for me. I want to learn how to freaking dominate that campaign. I love the Lizardmen. I love Gorok and Oxyotl, specifically on the Lizardmen. Let me think. Tzeentch. Both campaigns I think are unbelievably fun. I don't know, but what about you, Valhalla? Ooh, it's got walls. What about you? What do you think? Do you have a preferred faction?
It shall accommodate abundant diversions. The denied one.
The denied one. Let's see here. I've thought of... I don't know if I've played with Slongor, if I'm being honest. That might be a lot of fun.
Slave of indulgence.
I haven't figured out Dakala
Ever
to the nth
obeisant.
degree. I don't got a lot of DLCs, but so far I picked the dwarves and greenskins. Very nice choice. Who's your favorite lord on the dwarves?
Mistress of the
And greenskins, for that matter.
tormentors.
Pleasure palaces. Yeah. Thank you. I'll figure it out. Ooh, I could get access to some demonettes. I could get access to some chaos warriors pretty freaking fast. Well, I like the look of that. What you do for me? Decadence +3, eh? What do you do for me, Decadence? Decadence is... Well, okay, how about we hover the thing correctly? Thank you. Decadence is generated by pleasure palaces based on the level of development. Decadence is spent on tormentor tributes for a variety of benefits. Empower units with marks of vindictiveness, grant opulent gifts as powerful ancillaries for worthy characters, and upgrade your pleasure palace buildings. I'm bad with names, but for the dwarves, it's the tech-looking guy, and for the greenskins, it's the dude with the tiki mask. Those are some based selections, my friend. If I am thinking of the correct guys, Malachi Makaisen is probably your favorite dwarf, the techie guy with the blimp. And... oh my god, Wazgul... no. He's literally one of my favorite orc lords. How did I forget his name? Wait. No. This can't be happening to me. Warzag. There we go. Warzag is my guy. L streamer, bro. Excuse me? I don't think I really appreciate your fucking attitude. My mods are rebelling. Hey Raven, welcome back to the TikTok stream. Control. Let's get that corruption up. Didn't instant know the name, pack it up. I'm basically washed if you think about it.
In terror.
I'm like autopiloting this campaign right now, and the second an actual challenge comes up, I'm gonna like have an aneurysm and die like instantaneously the second I need to use any brain power. If I wanted to play like this, I should have played Tamarcon or something. Maybe I should play Tamarcon.
Power is freedom.
Power. Let's see here.
My whim, a perfect compass.
Jeez. Jesus. So,
Fools never deny
lose my
pain.
replenishment in its entirety. Yeah.
Indulge me now.
Holy movement loss. It's probably going to be enough to get to the village though next turn. Because I'd rather just heal a little bit. Just a little bit.
Power.
Never mind. Quick, Nima.
Serve the Dark Prince.
It's not like I can get it anywhere anyway though. So is there any harm? Oh, and I can't go back to the thing. Forgot. No, that's fine. I'll just move up. It's really not the biggest loss in the world. Let's get that going. Want a stronger economy. Always want a stronger economy. Oh. Slanesh corruption. Sally attack with 1500 plus 1500 range. Excuse me? Hold up. Do you have this too? No. Enclave of the Killing Arts. Interesting. It increases Sally range. I don't know if I've ever seen that mechanic. I'm gonna finish eating my potato skin as I ponder this development. What's the Sally range? Do you see that red circle that surrounds your villages? If I am interpreting this correctly, it increases the range in which reinforcements your garrison will reinforce you in battle if you're next to a village, which I find very fascinating. Very, very fascinating. Malachi Dwarf Dude is fun, but I don't know enough about how to play that. I don't get past turn 30. If you wanted, I could try him out for you. I've only played him once, and I don't think I got too far into the campaign. Or did I? No, I think I got decently far into the campaign, actually.
Taste the wine.
If you want to, I could play him and just, you know, maybe offer some insight.
I forbid these ones to sleep.
I'm playing Dakala while I think about who I want to play. It's weird. I'm in a limbo. I'm trying to figure out who I want to play, and as I'm playing Dakala, I'm like, ooh, what about Tamarcon? Ooh, what about this guy? Ooh, what about that guy? Maybe I want to play them more. And I got nothing against Dakala. I don't know. My brain is wandering. Corrupt units, minus 50 favor, cost per unit tier. Corrupt units. Huh. Titanic exploitation. Wow, Slanesh loves her syllables, man. Giant spawn of Slanesh gains 360 missile block. Kind of thick. That's kind of thick, dude.
I ache for this.
You what for this? Call it just
Enticing.
stop talking. Stop talking. The call.
Enthralling.
Oh boy, Slaneshi folks, they just don't stop. I know that's kind of the whole point, you know, but damn. We get it. Okay. You're good, man. I'm playing Zarina right now anyway.
Power
Yeah, no worries, no
is
worries.
freedom.
Power is freedom. How much would it cost me to do that? That'd be kind of baller. Let's just try it for fun.
The denied one. Ah, yes.
I'll just let myself regenerate at this point.
Freedom is power.
What boons we got? Brawl cost, FP, ambush chance. Interesting. Got a little ambushing boon. A keen enticement. Wayfarer? What's this? Well, don't all my units have Strider anyway? I mean, it gives them, what, 100% more speed, which is not insignificant at all. And I suppose if you had any, like, what do you call it when you recruit an ally? Like, allied recruitment, I think. Allied recruitment units, like non-Slaneshi units, that could be pretty cool, giving them Strider so that they have that going on. Duration, 5 turns, how many thralls needed, interesting. Okay. Well, since I'm just gonna TP on her building, let's look at our dudes. What did I say? Do all these guys have Vanguard? No, it's my mounted have Vanguard. Let's go with you. Let's do this. What are you? Regional Thrall population depletion rate minus 5% per turn. Okay. What do you do? Thrall. Added to global pool plus 5 turn. Added to global pool plus 25 per turn. Okay. I'm so glad that I could get through that sentence without any hiccups and you guys could understand me perfectly. Because that's what just happened. Yeah. Let's do it that way. See what happens. Why did you turn to Crazy Dave? Don't worry about it, man. What you mean? I didn't hear nothing like that. Valhalla, did you hear something like that? I don't remember hearing that.
Desires are most vicious. With malice.
I'm still learning this game because, man, there's a lot of stuff to do. Yes, there is. Don't blame me there, man. Do not blame me there. There is quite a lot to learn. I don't have Pleasure Palace availability. Right. Well, yeah, screw it. I'll occupy it. And then I can just convert it, right?
The Dark Prince.
Or I can abandon it and reclaim it at the worst. I won't invest too much into it. Once I have another thing of availability up, I'll just send someone over and get that up and running.
A true scion of darkness.
Long for me in terror.
Ooh, 6 decadence per turn. That feels like a lot from what I've seen so far. This game is oddly relaxing for me, man. I really do just kind of like sink into my chair and just like, you know? That is fun to say. Like, truly. Mission issued. Maintain control of... Okay. I think that's it. 3 more provinces, but I guess we'll never know. So far, I'm stuck at the part of I can't make enough money to support 2 armies. Ah. Every faction has a unique approach to their economy and how they manage it. So it's up to you to, in my honest opinion, I think it's always a good idea to really kind of try and chew on a set of, you know, 1, 2, maybe 3 armies, you know, factions that you really like the vibe of, and just see if you can figure them out, you know, and really get that down. And as you get into the habit of learning more and more factions' unique ways of getting there, you'll start seeing the patterns, and you'll be able to quickly assess the situation and read the descriptions of buildings and know, ah, okay, this is how I do X, you know? I'm not perfect at it, but after a while of playing, you know, you just kind of learn that, like, there's certain buildings that you kind of want to target, because in the long run, it's a very good investment for your economy. There's also a really important thing about knowing when to make a second army, because a second army can always be helpful until it bankrupts your entire faction, and you're suffering more from having a second army than benefiting it from not having it, you know? And I know I'm just saying gobbledygook, you know, without much else to it, but still, I feel like it deserves saying, I guess, you know? Figuring out how to properly manage your economy is a very, very fun aspect of this game, in my opinion. I really like the micromanagement of combat, and I really like the Civ-like development of your faction and your nation from the campaign map. Total Wars really made me fall in love with RTSs because of that. No. I'm only going into March just in case I have any one-turners. If no one-turners, then it low-key don't matter though, because I can't even get in range of it, can I? Who gives a crap? Mountain boss. So these make my thralls, and these, do they take my thralls? Does it cost me thralls to have this? Is anything taking my thralls? No, but I can spend it for demonic attraction, ports, cults, gifts of Slanesh, and building construction. Pleasurable axe. Oh. Me understandings.
More.
I see now. Brody, have you thought of doing a challenge video on Total War, like Skaven slaves only, etc., etc.? I've absolutely considered it. I especially considered it in the past before I got on the Warhammer news train. I did some research on my channel. I evaluated my best viewed videos, best view to like ratio, best subscriber attractive videos, and I figured out that my Warhammer news videos were doing the best. So, in the past month, it was about 3 to 4 weeks ago now, I'd say 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago that I decided to go wholesale on Warhammer news videos. And since then, we have experienced unbelievable growth, like actually unbelievable growth. Oh, by the way, just in case anybody who's here isn't aware, I had my YouTube channel's 1-year anniversary yesterday. And after a year of on and off hard work, I have finally made it to, I think we're sitting 400 something subscribers, 420 something, 425 last I checked, I think. 421, might be somewhere in between there. And I know that that sounds like a small amount, but I'm actually over the moon over it, because one, why wouldn't I be over the moon? It's a beautiful thing, and I'm very, very happy. And ooh, I could vassalize them. Would that make me more money? I wonder. Sorry, I got distracted. Maybe small, but it's a start, so good job. Thank you. I got distracted. Yes. Maybe very small, but here's the cool context. I made almost all of those subscribers in the past 3 weeks. About 3 weeks ago, a little bit over 3 weeks ago, so like 3.5 weeks ago, I was sitting at 85 subscribers. I am right now sitting at 420 plus subscribers. So that is like, for me and for my channel, meteoric growth, like in such a short span of time. So I'm unbelievably happy about it. And this is all due to the fact that I just pulled my head out of my butt. I looked at what was working on my YouTube channel. I looked at what I wasn't working, what was not working on my YouTube channel. And I decided to just cash in on what's working and stop resisting, which is Warhammer news, which I'm still very happy to cover. It's very, very fun. And now that I've fully dedicated myself to that, I couldn't be happier with the results. And so I say all of that to say that, yes, I have still definitely thought and still am thinking about Warhammer gaming challenge videos like Total War, because I play so much Total War and I love Total War so much that I think it would be really, really fun to think up challenges, or at least weird, quirky ways to play the game that are somewhat game-breaking or things like that. I think it would be really fun to find those kinds of exploits and make those kinds of videos. But I need to find a good span of time, or like be working on it in the background, because covering Warhammer news on a next to daily basis is not too much for me to handle. It is actually great. I love doing it, and it feels like the perfect amount of work. I've really figured out my pipeline for making videos in good quality, but in good quantity as well. That's really the key balance, right? I figured out how to do that for myself. So I would need to, but like gaming videos, that would be a lot more footage for me to edit, you know, and that would take a little bit much longer, especially a Total War challenge video. So I would just need to figure out in my schedule how I can make that work for myself personally. I know that there was a very, very long roundabout explanation of what's going on my end, but I still think it was worth sharing, because that's what I think about it. I am absolutely going to be doing challenge videos. I'm still going to be doing game videos. I'm still going to be doing lore videos. Let's see. Enemy leadership. Leadership +6. I'd rather my leadership just last longer. But yeah, so time management. That's all that when those kinds of videos will be coming out, is all about my own ability to manage my time. If I can do that effectively, then it'll be coming out soon. If I can't do that effectively and it starts... My apologies. Oh, Jesus. it starts affecting my ability to get news videos out, then it's gonna take a backseat, you know? What's this about a Nemesis crown? And the Nemesis crown is one a very large, what do you call it, legendary artifact or something like that. It's an event. It's an in-game event. It's this item you can find. It gives you a bunch of diplomacy penalties, but the longer you hold it, the stronger whoever has it gets. But it kind of makes them go insane. And the way that that translates to gameplay is that like all of your allies start liking you less and less because you're being crazy. And when you defeat the army that currently possesses the Nemesis crown, you have the choice to seal away the Nemesis crown, which will make it reappear way later down the road, or you can keep it for yourself and risk all the negatives to gain the positive buffs. And so it's one. Uh-oh, you took my settlement that I was intending to take. You some bitch.
I dream of you.
Would it be crazy if I switch up factions? I might switch up factions. I'm just thinking about who I want to play now, you know?
Sister of delight.
Proliferate cults. Thralls cost 1,000. Send your followers in the mortal world. They'll establish cults in up to three human or elf-owned settlements. Oh. But yeah, the Nemesis Crown is an in-game event that's tied to a special item. The second most notable item that does this kind of thing is the Sword of Cain, which is very similar. It drives you completely insane, but you get stronger and stronger and stronger the longer you have it, but it demands that you keep killing more and more and more. So those items are quite fun to play around, especially when you're a faction who does not give a fuck about diplomacy. Let me tell you what.
So be it. I concur.
I don't know why I keep saying that. It's very fun. No peace, just war. God, what? The voices. What do I want to? What faction do I want to play? I don't know why, but Dakala isn't scratching the itch that I have.
In the name of Magnus.
Why, Lord? Why me? Why have you done this to me? I've made my mistakes. Wait, I'm gonna get copyright struck, aren't I? Let's not do that, eh?
I'll take
I finally have. What
My puppet star.
units did you add? The Devils of Swartzhaven. Swartzhaven. Or Swartzhofen. I like the way German sounds. Is that an uncommon opinion? I know people think that Germans sound very aggressive, but do people think poorly of the German accent and German voice, like language, you know? I think it sounds nice. I actually think that's quite beautiful in different ways, you know? It rolls off the tongue nicely. When I can get even, like, slightly close to not butchering a German word, I kind of like it, you know? I don't know. Mass followers by raiding, sacking, and looting settlements, and use them to summon armies in corrupted areas. Concoct and spread. Oh, my beautiful boy Nurgle. Nurgle.
Scientist of plague.
Scientist of plague. I love Kugath. I love you.
Clan most triumphant, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. I could play Oxyotl. I'm so split. Fuck. You guys are like watching me basically spiral into insanity more than you are watching me play a game. I hope you find this very entertaining. I'm gonna try Oxyol. I'm gonna try Oxyol. By the way, I hope my explanation was concise enough, Valhalla, and easy to understand. I think I'm half decent at having thorough explanations or ramblings, but coherent? Not so sure. Let's just put it like that. Actually, you know what? While we wait here, for me to click the continue button, I never played the Lizardman. Dude, you gotta start Lizard Maxing. Lizardmen are so fun, man. I love them, personally. Very much. Some of the strongest units in the game, but you're a scaler. You don't start off strong, but boy oh boy, when you get it, it's quite ridiculous. All the skink stuff for favor. I like the way they talk too. I'm also a big fan of Aztec stuff, you know what I mean? Just due to my own background and everything. Aztec history is very, very cool to me. Old Mexican folklore is very, very cool to me. So there's a lot of things. Oh, and also they're dinosaurs. So like, hell yeah, brother. I don't know. Like, is there any other explanation necessary? Other than they're dinosaurs and they're awesome. And why is my bitrate going down? My bitrate doesn't pick up right now. If my bitrate doesn't pick up, why now? I'm about to get angry. No. About to get very, very angry. Okay, here we go. Hey, listen to what I have. Listen to me. Listen to what I have to say. Let's send you all in together. My little melee brute squad. Yes, yes. What am I speaking with the Skaven? What am I doing, bro? What am I doing? Whoa, you son of a gun. Alright. I need you to move, man. Yeah, you better fucking run. Look at you get pelted. You son of a bitch. There's literally no way that's a hard fight. Whoa. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing? Oh my Goody gumdrops. Run in horror. Flee. Keep shooting them with spitballs. Run away. Run away. There's always just a messy fight. There's no getting around the fact that this is just a messy fight. It's just rough. And it's okay. Corn is just a rough first fight for my skinks, okay? But we love them. They're trying their best. They're doing their darndest. And we appreciate them for it. And we don't judge them. You evil son of a bitch. Oh, look at you disapparating into flames because you're an embarrassment. Got beaten by a bunch of freaking geckos, dude. What a loser. I keep forgetting to do so. Oh, yes. I'm going to get you the exact subscriber count that I am currently sitting at. I am sitting at 426 subscribers. Fighting corn early game is a fate worse than death. Exactly. Just, oh. I can still do it just fine on Oxyotl because it's a crappy corn army. It's never, ever fun. It's never fun fighting corn as your first army. Could I get out of this fight with less damage? Maybe. But any of my guys that are going into melee are kind of just screwed, and there's really no other way for me to put it. I'm gonna keep doing that because I think it's really cool sounding, okay? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I wonder if they have their language written down. Oh, I find it fun. I just lose half my army turn one. Yeah. No, exactly. That's kind of what I mean by, like, not fun. I lose that many units according to you? Home. It's rage bait. I am unrage baitable. I will not fall to your tricks this easily. No. No. Okay. How many times can I do that vocal stem until my throat just gives out? I wonder. Well, I mean, we're gonna find out for this stream. Not gonna lie, dude, my melee is gonna stay right here. They're gonna keep their happy asses right there. And they're gonna keep their happy asses right there. Here. There's a cleaner way for me to do that. I forgot about the dogs. I looked at them too, and I should have just forgot about the dogs. Let's see here. I have a plan to solve this easily. These guys are a little too low health, if I'm being honest, so how about we not include them in the plan? Instead, here's this. Okay, you're gonna piss me off. You know what? We just need to do this more patiently. Yes, I can do some fancy schmoves. Yes, I can, you know, try and show off or something. Or I can just not be an idiot. Yes, it's possible. I can just not be an idiot. And I can just be patient. And then my guys just rampage for no freaking reason. I don't think I've ever lost a Bastillodon. I don't think I've ever lost a unit here. Have I ever lost a unit? Did I lose both Bastillodons? That hurts my soul in a way I can't really describe. Oh, the turntables, huh? Just kill that last unit. I've never lost a Bastillodon there, man. I mean, they're not the biggest loss. I'll keep playing without them, but it bothers me that they died there because I've never lost a unit there. I've only played this faction, this unit, this fight a couple times, to be fair. So it's not like this is like, you know, grounds to call the president or anything, but you know what I mean. I'm still allowed to be disappointed, alright? I think if I continue growing at a similar pace to the one I'm growing at right now, I'm probably going to reach 500 by this month. Not this month, sorry, this week. Or the next week, I should say. Okay, I'm gonna play the Lizardmen, but what lord? Tic-Tac-Toe, Gorok, or Tanahanawin? Because that's all I have. I would suggest Gorok. He's the strongest out of those three, and I personally think he's the coolest. And he's the strongest not only because he's ridiculous as a lord personally once he scales, but it's also because of the hero that he starts with called Lord Croak, who is probably the strongest spellcasting unit in the entire game. And don't worry, it's not fun because it's broken. Like, I mean, he is broken, but like you can still lose the campaign. You still have to play it well. It just they're very strong, very fun. I would 100% recommend. Control +1. Income, growth. Let's keep that growth going. Silent Sanctum. over adjacent regions. Gorok. He's so cool. I agree. He is very cool. He's one of my favorite lords in the game. Like straight up, he's one of my favorite lords in the game. I love him. I think he's so cool. I think his lore is cool. I think he looks awesome. I think his buffs are awesome. I think Lord Croak is awesome. I think the campaign is awesome. I think you kind of get the point. I really, really like Gorok. I think he's sick. I'd recommend him to any potential Lizardmen dudes. Brody, when you hit 1,000 on YouTube, do you have anything big planned or just gonna wing it? I have actually been considering that, because I was getting to the thing. The reason why I mentioned 500 this week wasn't just to mention that, but because 500 is an important milestone on YouTube, because that is the first time that I can apply for any level of monetization. I can set up like a membership thing. I can set up a membership so you can like subscribe for monthly exclusive content and stuff like that. I can set up merch, and I'm not saying I'm gonna just start freaking what's the microtransaction out the wazoo, like, woo, yeah, buy my stuff. That's not the point of the celebration. It's just like, it's really nice that you guys have supported me to the point to where I can do that. And so I just want to say that I thank you, you know, in some way. I do want there to be some kind of celebration, so I think I'll just do a low-key 500 subscriber stream whenever I hit that number. No matter what day it is, whether I have a stream scheduled or not, I think I'll do that. And I think it'll just be very casual, just a sweet thank you, guys, you know, and I'll apply for my 500 for, you know, my YouTube, I'll put in my YouTube application or something, that day too. Maybe not necessarily on stream, just because there's probably like important information, that I need to fill out for that kind of stuff. But like, I'll do it while I happen to be on stream, and it'll just be like a fun celebration thing, for me personally. They have dogs. Fuck it. Wait a minute. Where's my hero? Did I lose my hero? Because if I lost my hero, then fuck no, I gotta go back. For the 1,000 sub stream, though, for the 1,000 sub stream, I do want to come up with a big plan. I want to come up with a big plan. I want to have something cool. I want to have something exciting. I might come out with a really cool video, you know, and again, hopefully a live event, hopefully a streaming event. But I want it to be cool. I want it to be special. I want it to be different from the rest. Just to really go the extra mile of like, holy crap, thank you so much for getting me here, kind of stuff. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's just actually start over entirely. I want, because I've never lost a single unit while playing as Oxyotl, and the fact that I did, low-key has me geeked. It upsets me. It offends me. But yeah, I want to do just a nice little 500 sub thing, because I understand that for a lot of people 500 subs means nothing, you know what I mean? Like, it just is what it is, but I still want to say a thank you, because it's genuine, and I just want to do something, because I feel like it's wrong to not do something, and I just want to say thank you. 1,000 subs, though, definitely got to do something big. I definitely want to do something big. I'm going to have to plan and plot and scheme in the meantime, though. Hello, Kidge. Any tips on managing your army in war? I like the game, but have a hard time just keeping units where they should be. Yes. Okay. So, number one tip. You're going to go to the settings, right? You're going to go... Where is it? Right here. Yeah. This setting's right here. You're going to look at battle interface, and you're going to go down until you see default skirmish mode and default skirmish mode hybrid units. If there's a blue check mark on those boxes, you're going to check those off. The reason why that's important is because skirmish mode is something that ranged and hybrid units have. That means that they're both melee and ranged. So any kind of ranged unit has a default setting where they're on skirmish mode if you don't mess with the settings at all. And skirmish mode makes it so that they take control of themselves if an enemy unit gets within a certain vicinity. that sounds like it might be useful because it's like, oh yeah, they're trying to preserve themselves and stay alive. That makes a lot of sense. But what it actually does is completely rob your control over your units. They'll stop listening to you. They won't focus on any targets that you need them to focus on, and they will run in the dumbest directions ever to try and escape the enemy and wind up running directly into their loving arms. That makes sense. Just make rangers go melee then. Yeah, so it's just to make them stop running into the horrifying blender-like embrace of the enemy's melee units, because most of the time that's what skirmish mode does. It's just an awful setting. And on top of that, I'll show you right now something really cool that I would suggest for you. Here, sorry, let me just do my usual setup real quick. Here, Tablet of the Skinks. Okay, and I'll focus on that building right after. Here, I'll show you in this battle right here. Let's do a quick save. I'm gonna try and be a little perfectionist right now. Not to show off, just because it bothers me that I lost not just one, not just two, but 3 units for the first time. Take your time, I'm chilling for a minute. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I have to do this right now anyway, you know what I mean? Like this battle. So like it really, really is no big deal. By the way, welcome to chat. I don't know if I told you welcome to chat, but love to see new chatters here, you know? Okay. So, right here, let's say that you turn off the setting. Actually, I gotta start the battle to be able to show you what I'm talking about. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I like grouping my units personally, just so I can organize them in a specific manner. You guys. What? Over here. Yeah, let's make sure that, like, they really can't spot you. Even though you have stock, sometimes the game is very inconsistent about that, in my experience. So, check this out. You're getting overwhelmed, right? In the heat of battle. Things are moving too fast. Look. Oh my gosh, they're coming right at me. Boom. Right there. Up in the top right, there's a slow motion and pause button, which is really nice because it lets you click on a unit and you can manage what they're going to do while you're here. So I could, like, hey, Bastiladon, you're going to charge here, and this guy's going to charge here, and this guy's going to charge here, and I don't actually want him to do that, so let's cancel that action. But you get my point. You can pause or slow down time to a point where you can just kind of see what's happening, take a breath, and micromanage your units a little bit more calmly. And, like I said, unless there is a specific situation that calls for skirmish mode, which just, it takes time and experience to be able to discern those moments. This little blue dude with his little bow and arrow right there, you always want to make sure that that is not highlighted. That's what it looks like highlighted, and that's what it looks like unhighlighted. Unhighlighted, it simply just lets me tell my units to do what I need them to do, and that is all I want. You know what I mean? And so yeah, that's just 2 immediate pieces of advice that I would give. Make sure that you know your time controls, and make sure that you have skirmish mode off. And besides that, it's just gonna be time and experience and a lot of effort, you know? Oh, this is gonna hurt. There's no way to make this not hurt like hell for these units, man. Kill those bloodletters right there. My 2 Bastiladons can handle this fight. You're out of ammunition. Christ almighty, corn sucks ass, man. Corn sucks so much ass. Fucking hate corn sometimes, man. I apologize, kids. Let me give you my full attention. Yeah, I think skirmish mode off will help a lot. I'm probably just expecting to pick it up too fast. Fair enough. Range units was my biggest issue. Felt like I couldn't kite units until I saw in videos. No, totally fair. Skirmish mode really strips your autonomy away as a player, and it feels very bad. And until you figure out that an in-game setting is what's really screwing you up, there's not too much you can do about it, unfortunately. But now that you know, I think that's going to help you a lot. Do you have a favorite faction, Kitch, so far? So how do I do this fight better? I target the lords sooner with these guys. I need to move them in probably about 20 seconds faster. Maybe 15. Maybe 15 seconds faster. Because I have a good flanking thing set up with them. My Bastillodons are hurting. These guys are coming back. I hate the bats or even stat check you with corn. So annoying to fight, man. I took too much damage there. There's no way I need to walk away with this much damage. But it's fine. It's fine. Well, there's really no need for me to walk out of this fight with this much damage taken. For sure, that'll help. Thank you. Not really sure yet on preferred race. Only played 1 or 2 Immortal games before I gave it a break. Fair enough. Who'd you play? Maybe Empire? If I had to guess, if I had to use my psychic abilities that might be slightly out of whack today, I might guess either the Empire or you went wacky with a demon pick. Which is based, because demons are awesome. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. Yeah. Let me check in. I don't know, to be honest. No, totally fair. Totally fair. No worries. Earthblood. Oh, yeah. I have a plan for the man. Whoa. I don't want to do that. Stop it. Stop it. No. I'm out of practice with skinks, man. You need to play with skinks, especially in this first turn, in a very particular way. And I always forget it. It's been a few campaigns since I played Oxyotl, so a little out of practice. Yes. Sweet. Yes, okay. Good. I have a big plan. I have a big plan, brother man. Axiatar. Cool. Earthblood. Let me double check. It's the area, right? Yeah. Here. Shouldn't I think he's living some dragon dude. Ooh. The Russians and dragon dude. Was it an elf? It's a little bit of health regain. You quit your frickin' rampaging. You idiots. And let's keep him here. Might be able to kind of use him like an artillery piece, you know? Let's just take some shots at him. Actually, let's take shots at these dogs, because they're more dangerous than you'd think. So how does the money work for lizardmen? So money works pretty, I think pretty standard for lizardmen. All in all, okay, got the dog retreating. Let's walk back for half a second. My apologies. The thing that is unique for lizardmen is what you can use the money on, due to the fact that recruitment is limited and buffed in different ways. One more volley. Now we keep running. Yeah, we're just evaporating now. Because recruitment is locked and technology is locked behind unique buildings. I'll show you a little bit. They recently updated them, so my knowledge might be a tad dated, but that's why I'm playing them again, because I just love those men and I need to know them inside and out. Once again. Did we just do that 0 damage, folks? Or next to, at least. Fuck yeah. Look at that! You know what? No, this Kink's got that. Just screw those guys up. Why are you running, guys? What's wrong? Ah, fun. Sorry, I don't know what you said. I just got a triple ad. Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't triple ad. Jesus. I told, well, you know what? That because I was switching around settings, I didn't want people getting, like, ads interrupting them all the time. So I think I've set up longer ads, but few with, like, less frequency. So that I apologize. But, like I was saying, Lizardmen I'll show you right now that I'm going back to the campaign thing, actually. Our economy is pretty basic, except for the fact that your economy feeds back into your military, right? Our military operates very uniquely, or not very uniquely. I'll be careful with how I say that. But certain buildings also have technology affiliated to them, right? And the only way that I can unlock the ability to get said technology is by getting certain kinds of buildings moving, which often also tend to be military buildings. But sometimes they're like this too, which unlocks certain technologies, which then continue to boost my economy in different ways, you know? So, it's honestly not too crazy. It used to be a lot more strict, like way, way, way more strict, because the technology used to be absolute booty cheeks, to be honest. And you would need, so the technology screen just looked like a bunch of bars, right? If you follow my cursors, like here, 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 right? And they all went in a straight line. And the only way that you could start developing that technology tree is if you built the building that was required to get the first tablet going. And then you would, the lore of it is that you're essentially scrying the tablets left behind by the gods, right? And so once you have this first building, you go until you need the next building, and then that would stop your ability to progress anymore technologically. And then you go and go and go and go. And that, like, some of those lines were economic based, so your economy was essentially capped with your technology, so you needed to work on certain, like, you need to dedicate, or what's the word I'm trying to think of? Prioritize. There you go. You need to prioritize specific kinds of buildings to continue uncapping your economy. And it's still slightly like that, but in a much better way, in a much looser way. Your economy isn't choked by whether or not you're building certain buildings, you know. But we just produce normal income. It's not like a favor like the demons and stuff like that. Overall, pretty normal. Besides that little breakdown, I rambled off, I guess. Cold, how goes the win streak? Goes pretty damn well. Cold, how you doing, man? We got some new chatters today, man. We got our community expands ever further. The Shakespearean. The Shakespearean shall know no bounds. Ambush success chance. Iron disciplinarian. I'm alright, currently leaving the gym. Sick, dude. Unit gain. Draft master. Trying to think, learn upkeep. Sure, that'd be nice. Casualty replenishment. All right. I think I gotta go increase my ability there. How'd the gym go, man? Let's see. Zhao Ming, I think. Ah, that makes a lot of sense, kid. Sorry, I missed that message. Zhao Ming. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Sorry, I was thinking of a guy named Imric. He's an elf that, like, really likes dragons, you know? It's like his whole thing. Gym was great. Boot class, boot camp class, yoga, lifted weights. Nice, man. Sounds like an efficient day at the gym. I've not been doing anything too crazy today, personally. Just working like usual. Working on the usual, working on the house. Working on the this, working on the that, you know. The usual. Garrison Lord. Hey Dave, on the TikTok stream, thank you so much for the likes, man. Let's see here. Okay. We're gonna go into this battle and we're not gonna lose a single unit. Okay? If I lose a unit, I'm a fraud. A fraudster. What's up, man? Hope your day's going well. My day is going very well. Hope your day is going extremely well too, man. Editing videos, yep. Always. Editing shorts, editing long forms. Let's see. I'm at work, but can't really complain. Fair enough. As long as there's nothing to complain about, right? Ooh, that guy's armor looks sick. I'm not usually the kind to compliment my enemies because I think they're disgusting. But I'll give him credit where it's due. That armor's sick. You know, what if we just feel funny silly and make them run to us again? Just wait till I get my freaking artillery piece dinosaurs and I can just shoot you from across the whole freaking map. God, it's gonna be so fun. Do you have dogs? Of course you have dogs, you stupid bastard. God, I hate corn dogs. Corn dogs. No, like cornate dogs, you know? Might have to find an old guy, but everything's good. Nice. Well, I mean, at least he's old, right? Can't put up too much of a fight. Always look on the bright side, kids. Hey. Quit that. Quit your rampaging. It's like kids, like, throwing a freaking tantrum, I swear to God. Okay. Who's inside of him? Here. As soon as I see these suckers again. Ooh. You're fried. If it hits this hill, oh, I'm pissed. Oh, I'm pissed. As soon as I cast it, I knew I made a mistake. I should have just waited like 3 more seconds. Start pelting them. Yeah, I've got a good line of sight. You might think, why are you focusing on the dogs? Aren't the dogs like the least threatening thing? You would think, but the thing is, I'm a skirmishing ranged army. So dogs are actually quite terrifying. I think these guys run a diversion. These dogs are gonna hit and they're just gonna make do so much fucking damage. And it bothers me immensely. No, don't stop listening to what I'm saying. It's imperative that you listen to precisely what I tell you. See, this is what slow-mo is really good for. Even experienced players, like, it's just nice to be able to just take a second, take a chill pill, relax. Brody EMA. Well, welcome to chat, Terabyter. I'm not sure what you mean with these runic texts, but welcome. Hope you're having a good one. There we go. Fire back. Ah, eat my ass. How nice. How eloquently put, too. My fault, Brody. It's me, DG. Oh, nice. Hey, DG, welcome to chat, man. Boy. You guys enjoying that? Jerks. Hey, why are you getting so close? Whoa, 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 whoa. I did not tell you to go into melee. Do not, I repeat, do not go into melee. Okay, let's go back to full speed because I'm good now. Oh god, he got into melee. What did I tell you? I give you one job. One job. Okay, they're retreating. Ah, they're screwed. Victory! There it goes. Don't let them out. Don't let them escape with their lives. Who the hell do they think they are? Gun them down! Well, there goes that unit. Oh, if he gets out, I'm gonna be pissed. Yep, you're all fired. Fired! How you doing, DG? The fuck are you two on about? Hey, if you're gonna be in chat spatting some bullshit, you might as well drop a follow. Let me see here. What do I want? Chameleon skinks. This ain't bullshit, man. Man! This means something to me. Let me see here. Well. You know what? Less corruption is actually a freaking great idea. It's real talk. It's good, man. Hey, we hit 60 followers. We hit our follower goal. Do. Sweet. Thank you guys for getting me to 60. That's awesome. What should our next goal be, you think? Ooh, that's not... Wait, do not spend that there. What should our next goal be? Is minus corruption worth I never take it? To be honest, nothing here is that amazing. The ambush thing could be significant, but like, I don't know. Minus corruption helps you maintain control of a province if you're spending a lot of time there. It's a lot better if like you can get that kind of thing on a hero. But I'm mostly just trying to gruel through these blue guys just so I can get here to where like to the minus upkeep and casualty replenishment stuff. And I'm only gonna spend enough to basically get to the casualty replenishment, I think. And then I'm gonna start dumping into that because Oxyotl starts becoming a monster of just like a sniper for heroes and lords, which can be very pivotal in many a fight. 62 followers. Holy crap. Kidge, thank you. And Neo DG, thank you so much for your follows. Like, actually, you know what I mean? No. No meme, no joke, no scam. Thank you. Thank you all for your follows. Means a lot. Means a lot to me, man. And let's just get that research rate up. Of course, man. My goat. I appreciate you, man. Big time. Real big time. 75k followers. Where are we seeing that stat? God damn, you know how freaking crazy it would be to get to 75,000 subscribers on YouTube? Whew. Oh, I asked my next follower goal, and you said 75k followers. Sorry, I have the memory retention of a freaking gold, like, wait. What was I about to say? I was about to say gold guppy, but I don't think that's a thing. Goldfish. That's what I was actually trying to say. Any spawning sequence? You're already at 430. I know, it's so exciting. Dude, I made that in 3 weeks. It's so crazy to me, man. It's about to be 4 now, but like still, you know, like God. A single month to get damn near all the followers on my YouTube account. I don't know. To me, that feels significant. It feels pretty cool. After a year, 11 months. It took me 11 months of effort to like really start seeing some substantial growth. Not that the 85 followers before that are inconsequential in any way. It's just nice to really see your efforts, you know, start cashing in a big way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That army's on some straight bullshit. That's an easy fight. So here's the fun thing about Oxyotl, guys. As Oxyotl, I get missions from the old ones, which are basically like the original gods, right, that created the realms. Lizardmen are the oldest species in the old world, right? And whenever the gods give me a mission, I use my secret skink powers to teleport across the world and assassinate or destroy anything that the old ones tell me to. I need to get them done within a certain amount of turns, or enemies will continue to get stronger, and the Great Plan, which is the plan left behind by the old ones in order to be able to defeat Chaos, the Great Plan will fail, or if I complete all their missions, I will benefit immensely, and the Great Plan will succeed. So it's a win-win-win-win-win-win. Hello. Close victory? How would this be close? What do you have? Gore? No, let's fight this just for fun. If you keep it up, you probably get somewhere. You're a pretty likable guy in my eyes, so it can only be up from here. Thank you. That means a lot. I've been getting a lot of really positive reception on YouTube. I've been noticing a lot of people saying like, whoa, dude, good video. Keep it up. You have a future in content creation. And it's not... I try and reiterate this whenever I talk about this with like friends or family. It's not about stroking my own ego. It's just really reassuring to see people see the vision I have too. So I do legitimately think I have a very solid future in this. And so I'm just going to keep doing it. Even if I don't, you know, quote unquote, make it. I just like doing this, you know? I like making videos and I like talking about Warhammer. So I'm going to do it no matter what as a hobby. So yeah, it's just I'm jacking your videos. Thanks, man. Yeah. Yep, I'll just leave that there. Let me see here. How fast are the Ungor herds? Gore herd. Yeah. Yep. That's, you know, you really put it in a beautifully eloquent way, man. You really did. 53. You shouldn't be able to catch up to me. If I fuck up big time, I'll just restart the fight. How about that? How about damn apples? That's a passion I want to pursue myself, but I don't really have the equipment to do so. I mean, when I started, I barely had jack. Not to be ungrateful, I did have great stuff. Don't get me wrong. I had a MacBook, which super fortunate, and I think I had a really cheap little webcam, or I used my phone as a webcam. I can't remember. And I like taped it to a thing, and I had like a dollar store O-ring light, you know. But like all in all to say, try it. No matter what you have, no matter what you think isn't enough, do it anyway. Pursue your passions, man. Whether it's a hobby or career or anything in between, just do it. When you're gonna stream building and painting minis, we know you're gonna do it. It's been a while since I've done that. I think the last couple times I did it was just a long time ago, like during like just like in the middle of the work week. Not many people like were there, but like I do want to do it again because it was so fun and it was really relaxed. Once I get better computer, I will, but otherwise you're doing something most people wouldn't even attempt, so I have a lot of respect for you. Thank you. That really means a lot, man. No, I love making videos. I don't know, like the creative process of it is so fun. And I love Warhammer, so I just I smushed those two ideas together. And we're here now. After a whole year of trying, we're really starting to get some movement. And that's all because of your guys' support, really. Family, friends, or community members that I've met through the making of this content, like Cold, you guys really are the reason why I can continue to do this. But Cold, honestly, I can do tomorrow's stream. Do you guys want to have a building, like a hobby stream, like building and painting tomorrow? Because I would be down. That's gonna nail him. Oof. Brutal. Actually, you don't need to move yet. Sure, yeah, let's build. I'm down to watch that. I'm free all tomorrow. I don't promise I'll be on tomorrow. Depends on when. Yeah, no, totally fair. But yeah, I'll do a build stream tomorrow, and I'll do one Friday if you guys like it. If you guys are down with that kind of content, because I love doing it, and I just need excuses to do it, to be honest. It's real easy to get too busy to do the things you like, you know? I think it's way too easy to wind up falling into that trap, honestly. Sometimes for perfectly legitimate reasons, you know, work, etc. But tomorrow is Friday. Oh, I meant Saturday. Friday and Saturday, I could do. Alright, let's just clean up the scraps of the enemies now. Make sure everybody's getting targeted. There we go. Do we catch up to these guys? I really don't think we do. It'd be really funny if we do, though. Oh my gosh. We almost got them. I think they get out, but we did actually catch up to them and start shooting them down, which is crazy. At this moment of Lizardman, I'm getting touched by Skaven. Okay, so if you're playing Gorok, that means that you are getting jumped by Skrulk and his little dweeb friends that are surrounding you currently, and that happens. That was a big struggle for me too when I started playing Gorok, and that's when I started playing Lizardman in general. When you have Gorok and Croak, when that's the army being attacked, every fight is more winnable than you think. But that doesn't mean that you're a guaranteed win every time. But Croak is so unbelievably broken, and Gorok is so unbelievably tanky. Once he scales just a little bit, there's just a couple skills that you want to invest in to like make his armor pool a lot bigger. But oh my god, they get so tanky and so crazily strong that, trust me, there are ways for you to win. I promise you. You've got this. We shall make the great plan happen. Okay, I have accomplished the plan. Oh, for fun? Let's just finish him off. Oh, ooh, boy, Demon Bane. I love me some banners. And, yep, let's just get some more XP off of you. Silent Sanctums. Do I want to set up a Silent Sanctum here? I mean, I don't think that there's any reason to be covetous of my Sanctums, is there? There might be. Let me double check something. If I'm not mistaken, Oxyotl has an ability where he is immune to diplomatic penalties for trespassing. That's supposed to be, like, flavorful, like, flavor-wise. That means that he's undetectable. Like, even when he's in your territory, like, is he really there? So there's no, like, diplomatic penalty for him trespassing, quote-unquote, on somebody else's territory because they're uncertain if he's even there. Which I think is sick. Rohatahwab. Whatever you said. Missile resistance. Power Stone? Scroll of Leeching. Let's get that on you. And what else we got, brother? Let's get the Flock of Doom. Probably should have just gone for Ambush Chance there. I don't know why I stopped leveling Ambush Chance. Sometimes there's a sound effect that sounds like just the background noise of like a frog croaking, like when you go through Lustria, and that's like very normal. But sometimes I wonder if like it's my actual frog, like in real life, croaking. What if it is? Now I'm getting paranoid. You know what I mean? 2 turns, but it lets me be a little healthier.
It's a gua, it's a nuet.
Let's end this turn. Wow. Do I have water? Ah, crap. I ran out of water. Is everybody hydrated? I try to ask this every stream because I think it's very important to remind people to drink enough water. My life has been a lot better now that I'm actually drinking like the recommended amount of water a day, just well over it as well. Because I was a person who would generally just kind of forget about it or be generally lazy when it came to water, and I have just discovered that I feel a lot better now that I'm not being lazy about water. So I'm spreading the good news. Raise or conquer the following settlement. Yes, I know it's a little melodramatic because it's water at the end of the day, but still. Drink your water, people. None of my Shakespearean subjects shall be dehydrated. I think I can juggle this. It's a little greedy to do 2 missions back to back, but it's a very weak settlement, you know? Like, what are they gonna do to me? Close victory. Casualty medium. What the? But why? Because of Marauder Horsemen? Are you off your rocker? I used to get leg cramps a lot. Turned out they came from dehydration. Yeah! I was in a similar boat. I wouldn't get cramps too much, but it would happen often enough. You know? Like, too often. I got ambushed 4 times by the Skaven. They lost, but still 4 times is crazy. Yeah, a Skaven will do that. Oh, Skaven. Not fun until you're playing them and you're ambushing people. You know? But when you're getting ambushed by Skaven, not enjoyable. 0 out of 10 experience. Would not recommend. We should have a counter for, like, whatever my vocal stem of the stream is that day. I need a mod to just, like, tick it up, you know? How many times have you said Oxiatal? Sikal. Here. Skadoosh. It's just a little too satisfying to hear, you know? Let's have you begin to march up. You right behind. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Nice. Why are you rampaging? Ooh, you sons of bitches. I didn't catch the rampage because I'm an idiot. Well, maybe he's doing just fine, actually. Okay, let's start running across like this. Where's my hero? Trying to get a shiny Zorua? Wish me luck? I wish you luck. What is that? And how do you say that name? If this unit dies, I'm ass. There's literally no way I lose a single unit to this worthless army. Let me peel a couple of the boys off real quick. You keep focusing over there. You guys with your volume focus right there. Took a little too much damage there. Zora is the dark type from Gen 5. Oh, is it a Pokemon? I see. My bad. Shiny. Oh yeah, that should have just given it away. There's something that happens when you really focus on a game, especially on stream, where you just get hit by like a lobotomy ray and you low-key forget everything you've ever known sometimes. No, no. Come on, there we go. Get him. Get him. Get him. You lucky little bastards. You get out with your lives on this one. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I get that. Don't worry. 3 whole losses. My best Illidan's took. I just didn't catch the rampage in time, which is really dumb. I shouldn't let rampages escape me like that. Just shilly. Just very, very shilly. Indeed. By the way, I have noticed you guys lurking over in YouTube. I appreciate you. Whether or not you lurk or whatever's going on, I appreciate you. So, like, what do I do about one of my cities getting infected? So, there's one kind of settlement that you can build to generally avoid, plagues. Excuse me one moment. To generally avoid plagues. And, you know what? This settlement, even though I'm going to be abandoning it, I'll show you right here in defense. Once your settlement is tier 2, you can see this torch thing right here, and it's called Reclaimed Tunnels. It reduces the chance of plague spreading. It lets you be able to discover any chaos cults, any Skaven undercities, any sneaky stuff going on with your territory, your region, even ambushing armies in the region. It's really good against Skaven. It's why it's even called Reclaimed Tunnels, and it has the little Skaven symbol, because it's very much meant to counter armies like the Skaven being the most egregious example of, you know, stealth mongrels. So yeah, make sure to build that city, and otherwise just wait it out. Plagues aren't that bad. They give you a debuff, don't get me wrong. It can matter in certain situation cases, but it's not like it's going to end your campaign or anything if a plague spreads a little bit. Just build those buildings and they'll sanitize your region for you. And they'll also they'll have a higher chance of revealing sneaky little scavenge. Every time I ask something, I get a 50-second ad, so I don't know what you said before. Oh, okay, no worries. Build this building. I don't know if you saw it at all. I'll just repeat myself in a very concise manner. Right here. Reclaim tunnels. It's going to have the torch and the Skaven symbol behind it. It reduces your chance to get plagues. Even if you get a plague, it reduces its duration by a turn. It reveals hidden armies. It gives you plague immunity for a turn. Control +3, corruption -3, and it makes any undercity or secret settlement things, shenanigans of all kinds, be more discoverable so that you can deal with them faster. Very good building for just defending a territory, and especially when Skaven are being a frequent issue. It stops them from being able to do funky crap to your settlement, which they will if you allow them to. And yeah, it'll just reveal stuff for you. It'll reveal Skaven as they're ambushing too. Build the building. Plagues aren't that big of a deal. Skaven are sneaky. Exactly. No, I don't want that. Get that crap away from me. Silent Sanctum upgrade. I might. Upkeep. Income from post-battle loot. Spawning sequence per turn. That's crazy. Why didn't I upgrade that first turn? What am I doing? I'm an amateur. Maybe I thought I clicked it? I'm an amateur. An amateur. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing great, Rolotha. How are you doing? It's good seeing you back in chat. How's your Skaven model project going after you... Not to bombard you with questions, you know, but how are you doing and how's your Skaven model project going?
A great adventure beckons.
Excuse me?
Beware.
Off. Now 3 of my places have been infected, so, like, when does it go away? It has a certain plague duration. If you hover the skull that's above your settlement, it should tell you how many turns, I believe. There'll be, like, a little plague symbol above your settlement. And it should just be able to give you the exact number of turns. Raise or conquest, eh? How big's your garrison? Oh, you nasty son of a gun. How many turns I got? Ugh. What did I start building on here? Oh. I am slightly enraged with myself. I should have built salamander packs. Working on it right now. I might finish it next week. Hell yeah. You came here at a pretty good time. We were just discussing a couple minutes ago me doing a hobbying stream tomorrow where I build and possibly paint some models. I have a lot of models to build, so you guys might be seeing a lot of gray. But I would love to do a big kit bashing / painting stream too, which I might do Saturday. What if tomorrow we build and Saturday we paint what we built? What do you guys think? That sounds like a lot of fun to me. I'm pissed that I didn't make a certain building. What I should have made instead of this, which I clicked while I was no brain dumb idiot, is a unit building for salamander hunting packs, which are very strong units that I can get super early. What are you working on at the moment? I'm working on my World Eaters army. I have a bit over 2,000 points in World Eaters, and I have a lot of it built, but not all of it. I have many Berserkers to build, and I have a Chaos Tank to build, and I am over the moon about it. I'm super excited. I just need to finish building it. So, the orc that time traveled and killed his younger self. Okay, what do you want to know about him? I'm aware of who you're speaking of. Here, you know what? Cole, prepare your question. Guys, I will be right back. Give me like 3 seconds. I'm legit just going to grab some water. Really fast. Is there a limit on the tabletop how many you can have of him? Can I build an army of just that one guy? For named characters, they're called epic heroes. You can only have one epic hero at a time. And for non-named characters, like just generalist characters, like let's say a medic character or so on and so forth, you can have 3. And that's true for all units unless they're considered a battle line unit, which is your basic infantry unit. You can have 6 of those in a single list. All right. I will be back. Gonna grab some water. I have a hand. All right. Oh, I didn't switch it to my little... Well, I don't have a waiting screen, but I could have switched it to slightly... I don't know if it's more visual. You know, just ignore me. What am I deciding on? I mean, it doesn't cost me anything. I don't want to attack him. I don't want to attack him while he's sitting in his thing. Because it's just going to be annoying. Like the very definition of annoying. So, let's go back to safety while I think. Well, I think and ponder on what I want to do. Let's heal up fast. See, this is still very valuable because I get to just do that for free. Yes, yes, indeed.
Tahenowin.
Tehinowin, 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 Tehinowin. Well, I was saying Tenahanowin previously, wasn't I? Tehinowin. Tehanwin? Yeah, Tehinowin. Just follow, the guy said his own name. I'll just say it that way. Christ. Real author, I answered your question, right, about what I'm working on? My World Leaders Army? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I'm working on my World Leaders Army. Did I just click travel? I meant to just look at it, but whatever. Is there a way for me to raid him? Yes, I make random noises. Let's see here. It's been so fun having like a consistent like 8 viewers on my streams lately. It might sound like a small number, but that's vastly better than what I started out with, you know, in the beginning. It's very fun just having people to chat with. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. It means a lot. I say stuff like it means a lot all the time, but I don't want to be just disingenuous or seem disingenuous. Here, what me do? Let me just take a look. Ugh. This would just be so gross. Disgusting, bro. Look here. Let's siege him. Disgusting. More missile strength is kind of interesting. Let's quick save. Gonna have to try a little bit harder than usual here. Since I have a lot of here on Twitch, by the way, don't know if you guys are aware. I know I've been yapping about it here on and off, but I have a YouTube channel underneath the username Shaker40k, just like the Twitch here. I mean, Twitch is actually live_Shaker, so ignore me. But add Shaker40k on YouTube, and I cover all Warhammer news, game news, tabletop news, model news, Warhammer shows, anything like that. And I do plenty of other content, gaming content, stuff like that, but I do mainly news. So if you're interested, and I also stream on YouTube too, depending on whichever platform you prefer to watch streams on. Let's see here. Got options, baby, got options. I'm telling you. Let's see here. Get the other half of these skinks over on this side, and these chameleon skinks over on this side. And then boom, Bada bing, bada boom. I just passed a gym buddy at Burger Place. I sent him a picture of himself with "You didn't wave back." Unbelievable. Imagine not waving back. To the cold. That's my goat. Are there any high value targets? Or is it all just generally dog water? It's all just generally dog water. They don't like fire though, that's for sure. Take that. And start kiting. Okay, let's slow her down. I'm just focusing the Beast of Nurgle immediately so it doesn't pose any threat at all. Beast of Nurgle literally deleted, by the way. Everybody focus that. Actually. Yes. He's opening a portal on us. It doesn't matter. Because, observe. My tactical genius knows no bounds. Indeed. Exalted plague bearers? Oh, son of a gun, some of your units may just begin to matter. Oh, baby, I got a job for you. You run this away. Where the hell are you guys pathing to? You're embarrassing me. Is the Bastillodon over there yet? He's pathing down there too. Oh dear God. Focus up, focus up. Everybody fire on those guys, come on. There we go. There we go. And we're back in control. We're back in the driver's seat, people. So here's the key portion of this plan. My small melee contingent is sucking them up into this slope, which is essentially acting as a vacuum. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. It's essentially acting as a vacuum. And then, with these skirmishing units that I have here, they're going to flank around the backside of the enemy. Why are you guys over here? It's not where I was telling them to go at all, and it's bothering me slightly that I'm losing a unit because of that. But it's fine. We overcome and adapt, right? Now we're going to come around the flank while those guys disapparate. And we're going to shoot them from behind. I'm in a race with the Skaven who can take more places. Yeah, that's generally what it devolves into, to be honest. Tank and spank. Exactly. Some people would more traditionally use the term hammer and anvil, but tank and spank is more than adequate. See, and we're just drawing them apart. Okay, now it's a little too slow for me. Shit. Keep falling for it. Falling for it, dumbass. God, he hurts sometimes. Who's shooting that? Hell yeah. Get screwed. Are you obstructed? Oh, I'm a dum-dum. Unload. And their lord is dead. This fight is over. It's been over, but you know. I'm gonna start moving these guys in a way that they can get to some more important things. And everybody's going up in flames. Nicely done. I'm gonna lose because they got 6 armies walking around and I got 1. Yeah, so the thing is, without being able to very specifically look at your campaign map and your turn-by-turn stuff, it's a little difficult to give really specific advice. But that's the challenge of Gorok's campaign, is managing being relatively outnumbered for a while. The one thing I would say, though, as a little bit of a warning, is that Skaven stacks, they make a lot of armies, but their armies are generally very bad. So, not all of them. There are most definitely, and I mean 1000% without an ounce of hesitation, there are most definitely great Skaven stacks that can annihilate you. But many of their stacks are going to suck. So one Lord Croak spell could literally end all 6 armies, depending on if it's just a blob of Skaven slaves. You know what I mean? Now, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not worried about me dying. They're just gonna take all my places. Ah, well, yeah. The fighting Skaven's like fighting whack-a-mole. Like just playing a game of whack-a-mole. And not in a good way. Vampire Skaven, some orcs tend to outnumber. Yep, that's just generally the rule of thumb. Yeah, they're all very, very horde-focused armies. Now, the thing is, there's actual word for, like, horde is a used word in classification for a kind of faction in this game. But in, like, the Warhammer tabletop world, there's horde armies and there's elite armies. Elite armies are clearly, each unit is more valuable, therefore there are less units on the field. And horde armies are like, all these units are so trash that we outnumber you and that's our strength. So, Skaven and some other factions, like the ones Gold mentioned, are definitely a strength in numbers kind of people. But don't worry, as you continue to scale Valhalla, you'll eventually just start consuming them. And it's going to be very fun. Javelins? I'd rather just save up, in all honesty. I'll just find to a message very quickly. Okay, here we go. Casualty replenishment rate. Yeah, let's make that go all the way down. I don't need to worry about upkeep. The old ones pay me good to assassinate their enemies, so I don't need to worry about that one bit. More campaign movement range, you mad lad! It's exactly what I want to hear. I never asked you Valhalla or, Valhalla and, Kidge. Are you guys, like, Warhammer fans that got into Total War, or is Total War making you more and more interested in Warhammer? Or are you simply interested in Total War and don't care too much about Warhammer? Any answer is acceptable. All of it is cool? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Do you have a preferred faction so far? In any of the Warhammer settings, even if it's just Total War. Or a favorite 40k faction or anything. Anything under the sun goes. Dark Angels? Hell yeah, brother. Does this guy know ball? Hint, hint, he does. Tico. He just makes cool noises. Can you tell I like the Leathermen, dude? I think the Leathermen are literally thick. That's probably not a a good visual experience, is it? Jeez Louise. Brody, what are you doing, bro? I like the Dark Angels quite a lot too, by the way. Grey Knights are my favorite. Alongside probably like World Eaters and Death Guard. The Infected got worse. It's now 15 turns. Boy, oh boy. Skrulk is really trying to plague you out, huh? That's no good, brother. Not good at all. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Wait a minute. I could get sight on Nagarond. I have a plan forming in my little noodle brain. And it's gonna be awesome. Plus 250 spawning sequence. Cha-ching! Let us do... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. It's gonna be life. And we'll get that Slaane's Mage Priest question mark win now, I think. Yeah, and he doesn't need to have anything on him. He'll be in waiting, and then he'll move with Oxyotl further and further up, I think. And how much longer till the next vision? It's like every 3 or 4 turns or something. I think it's a little random, actually. Right? Question mark? I like the Dark Angels because I heard of the Lion and it just got better from there. Yeah, the Lion's super awesome. He's a really cool character. Trade agreement? Sure. Characters named the Lion tend to be like, well, yeah, they tend to be pretty badass, huh? Who could have guessed? Let's kick out one of these units. Razordawn hunting pack. Aquatic. Stealthy. You know, I've never seen them in action, but they're just not as good as some of these other things, so I'm gonna have to go with them. 250, 350. I'm gonna go with the blessed engine, just so that I have a little bit left over and I can save up to get another great one faster. Yep, there we go. I'm tacticalizing, I'm thinking with my brain. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Lordy, lordy. Let's just upgrade that so the notification stops bothering me. Time flies when having fun. Yes, it does. I've been having a lot of fun with y'all. I hope you've been having fun too on stream. I really do. if you guys want to stay in touch with everything I'm up to, both on Twitch and off of Twitch, just in general, or you just want to hang out with the awesome community members that have been zipping in and out of chat, then join the Discord. There should be a link to it underneath the stream on Twitch. You know, the God, what do you call it? You know, the thingy, the info cards and all the links that I customized when I made this freaking Twitch channel that I can't remember the name of, because, you know, again, midstream lobotomization is a real thing, guys. Look it up. But yeah, if you want to be able to chat with the community more and more, and just interact with a bunch of stuff, interact with us, interact with me, whatever, you know. Holy crap, I'm not good at this. Join the Discord. That's what I'm trying to say. Did I nail that? Cole, I think I nailed that, right? I think I did that okay. Missile resistance here. Perfect. Yep. See? This guy knows what's up. Look, I'm gonna just play this just so you guys can see this solar engine. A+? Oh yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's what the Shake Pyrium's all about. Nothing but A+ performances, baby. Just oodles of charisma. That's what I'm known for. Today has been, on a very serious note though, today has been a very fun stream. I'm enjoying this. Very chill stream. I don't think I've been going too crazy. You know what I mean? Overdoing it with any theatrics or anything. I'm not that kind of streamer. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fake scream and like lose my crap on camera. You know, I'm chilling. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself, and I hope that you guys can do the same while you're hanging out here. Chill vibe streaming. Oh, hey, Sky. Reppin' Triple T, I see, as always. Holy... I love this unit! Stop shooting at the bats. Stop shooting at the bats. It's a waste of ammunition. Let's split up their fire, huh? Some run this way, some run that way, and they're just annihilated. And it's over. Isn't that beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? Disgusting heretic dogs. I need a triple T tag. I copped the OG4. They up next after 0. Nice, man. How much are the original Resident Evils going for right now on Steam? They all costed like 19 bucks or something? Alright. Very nice, very nice. That's pretty reasonable. In all honesty. Yeah, loot and occupy that sucker. I will be keeping this settlement, though. Campaign line of sight. I feel it's important we keep upgrading that, yeah. That chain is quite impressive. Capcom heard us and they know 6 is better too. They're trying to help us prove our point. Exactly. Do we have any Resident Evil fans in chat today with us? Me and Sky, my buddy Sky, he's the numbers in chat. He's a mod of mine. We've been playing the original Resident Evil games whenever we had the chance for the past couple weeks. And we just recently started our journey with Resident Evil 5 and 6 because they were co-op and we thought it would be fun. And we know that 5 is a beloved Resident Evil title and we knew that 6 was very controversial. And at the end of it, we have decided that everyone is wrong and that 6 is amazing and that 5 is stinky. And I'd love to know people's opinion on it. I know there's an ad break going on, so I have no idea if anybody is able to hear me right now, but if you're out there. God damn. I did a lot to tweak the settings in Twitch so that there weren't too many ads, I feel like, and it still feels like they're spamming them, dude. Ad slop. But I mean, it helps make me money, you know? It helps us give a little bit here and there, which is nice. It helps a lot. Let's see here. 7. Who the hell is you? Raise or conquer the following settlement. The Brass Keep. Easy. You know what? Honestly, that's a pretty good spot for... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, this is a better spot for a Silent Sanctum. For the defense of my own nation, if you will. Let's see here. Alright. Here's the plan. For the man. Here, we're gonna put you right there. We're gonna go up here. Bada bing, bada boom, 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 boom. Valiant defeat. Press X to doubt. Let's begin that siege. Who's the closest guy? He can't get here in one turn. Should be more than enough. Boom, boom, boom. Boomity boom, boom. Right there, right there. What are we doing? Chance of Sanctum Patrol will ambush enemy armies in the local region. That sounds kind of sick. But I don't care too much about that. I have my eyes on you. Whatcha? A couple more booms just because it's fun to say. Boom, 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 boom. We end their turn. Let's see what happens. If my plan doesn't work, we reload and pretend I never made a mistake. Is this peak? Yes, this is peak. In the Discord, I'll be adding people tomorrow. And, like, you can always just look out for notifications if you don't want to join the Discord. That's perfectly fine. But look for the notifications all over the place for tomorrow's hobby stream. Hopefully, I'll be able to start just a little earlier, I think. Maybe an hour earlier. Construction cost. Minus 30%. Construction time. Nah. Who cares? They didn't come out to fight? Really? That's perturbing.
Yes?
Wind Shaper.
May your ancestors watch over you.
Child of the...
So, approach and make your offer.
All right.
I see no reason to not be
Approach and make. So be it.
making good with the order, my fellow order factions across the old world, so. Good God! Larry the Goat, hell yeah. Thank you, Larry. Is that Warhammer I see? Yes, it is, Larry. Oh my God. He's gonna come over and fight me. So what do? We run away like the manly men that we... Is this another turn that they don't come out and fight? They're intentionally wasting my time, and I don't appreciate that one bit. Let's give it one more turn and see what happens. That's fine. It's a very temporary win. What the... The AI is behaving very oddly. Why would they not come out and just fight? They're really wasting my time here, man. Alright, let's disengage for a moment. Currently in a territory that he's at war with. Okay, how do I fix this? Like this. Watch me wiggle out of this situation I got myself in. Skadoosh, skadoosh. Then we do a good old loot and occupy just to annoy them. We abandon settlement because it means nothing to us. We don't want their disgusting property. And then we TP, right? Wait, watch this. XP farm. We're gonna aura farm. Bring over our other lord. Look, I set up a domino game that none of us were even aware of, not even myself. And then we're gonna send him over here. Boom, boom. He should not just attack this guy, but he should be able to retreat. I don't think that this army moves until a certain event triggers if I don't kill him in enough time. And I've suddenly set up a very, very nice, advantageous next turn for myself. How beautiful is that? All according to my genius plan. Yes, yes. Trade agreement? Sure. Trade agreements are just free passive money. So why not? Pyrrhic victory. Why? Marauder Force Masters. Eh. Extra doubt? Eh, wasn't too bad. Wasn't like the worst thing ever, I guess. Oh, baby. Time for more broken units. There's a lot of good options. Let's get that Blessed Ancient Salamander because I think it looks awesome. Yeah. How many turns I got left on these guys? Over here. Gateway to correction. What do you want me to do? Just raise this? Hell, even a little hurt, I think I can just do that right now. The Skaven won't stop running for me. I don't know how to kill him. Skaven are really hard to pin down. Because they can flee for so freaking long, it feels like.
You are not.
Let's see here. What? Fire victory. No. Fire up my butt. Even with a siege, I think I can do something kind of wacky. I want to just try this. I'm just experimenting at this point for fun. Nailing Skaven down is really, really difficult because they can just keep running. The answer to that, as a lizardman, you gotta increase your overall campaign movement range. That's super, super important. You always want to prioritize that to try and help minimize that. But, how do you stop them from doing that? I don't think they've run if you get a successful ambush, but setting that up is difficult. What else could you do? Another army helping him pincer them, but that's also difficult to set up. I'm drawing a little bit of a blank on really good anti-Skaven fleeing advice, if I'm being honest. Terrible content creator? Question mark? Get them all over here. Let's get them all over here. That's a great amount of damage. What's the range on this thing? They don't really have any range, so you know what? Let's just get everybody into this little pocket where it can't shoot back. This is a very slow plan, but it's gonna pay off. Guard mode, melee mode. Just stop. Just stop wasting ammunition. Stop wasting ammunition. What the fuck did I tell y'all? Don't even bang on the door, sound. Let's pile everyone up right here. For some reason I thought you could knock down 4 walls with this. Wall breaker. Oh. Are you a wall breaker too? You are. Screw this door. Break down the wall. Break down this wall right here. Are you a wall breaker as well? Let's try this out. I want to see how this works. Oh, I can shoot you. Oh boy. Oh lord. It's starting to disappear now. It's not like they have any range to stop this either. How fun is that? It's gonna break in a couple hits here. What a delightful little choke point. Jeez Louise, what happened to you, buddy? Ah, screw these guys. You and your stinking siege battle that I was supposed to lose. I would rather this Bastillodon doesn't die just for the principle of it, but if it does, it's not the biggest loss in the world or anything. His big old butt wants him to move this way, so I won't deny him that. It really is fine if he dies. It's not a big deal at all. And look at that. The infection is spreading so much that the Skaven are dying from it, trying to take my places. Dear God. What's going on over there? It sounds like you're dealing with a much more serious, like, epidemic. Skrulk must be going crazy. You can't get rid of it. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it occupied then. No, don't repair that crap. Have you tried building any of those structures that I recommended? Because besides that, what is there? Maybe there's province commandments that you can hand out that might help with that. Nightmares. Okay, reduced. Hawk, unspottable. Alright, and he gets perfect figure. Ammunition. Oh my god, so broken. God, I love this guy. When in foreign territory, global recruitment capacity +2. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, but it spreads so fast. The sucky thing about when they're really good at spreading it is that sometimes you just gotta wait it out, you know? Sometimes it really is just there is little option but you hunker down. Casting spell power recharge. Let's get our heals busted. Start upgrading that guy's spell casting because that's important for him. Oh boy, I need to go to the bathroom. Here, I'll be right back, guys. I come back to the message. Now my lord's got COVID-19. What the fuck? Dude. What is Skrulk doing to you? Like, what is happening, bro? This can't be healthy. I know you know it's not healthy, but, like, this is really unhealthy, man. How long have we been streaming? Oh! 3 hours, 12 minutes! God damn! I know I just had this reaction like 20 minutes ago, but still. I think it's fair to be a little shocked. Way too fun to say that. Nobody's in there. But he's right there. I have an evil plan. So if I sieged, right, I would need to siege for a minute, and then he would come over and he would ruin my chances. But if I go over here, watch, he's gonna keep running, and he believes that he can flee from me. But I'm going to chase him down through the forest and rip his esophagus out before he can scream and let his friends know. And then I'm going to proceed to give myself more experience. And then I will promptly regain some health and stare menacingly while frothing at the mouth for his other settlement.
I do not think so.
Who's this? Okay. Blessed Sacred Croxagore. Hell yeah, that looks so cool. Let's get him a hunting pack. He's about to defend the home country, so we need him looking good. Huss. Alright, like 1 or 2 more turns. One or two more turns, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Spend some time with the family, which all of us should always do. Spend some time with the family. Hang out. Let's see, oh, he's got a soul grinder exchange. The fuck? And he's got an exalted hero. Good Christ. This annoys me. A soul grind already? That's crazy. Whenever I play the Fate Weaver, just to the right of him, he never has that good of units. But just because I'm a player that's fighting him, suddenly the AI has a bajillion more gold, as always. Gotta love when the AI does that. Okay, now everything is infected. Good God, man, you have the Black Plague, like, roaring through your entire, like, civilization right now, man.
Skinks.
You guys running? And why were you guys running that way? Let's see here. God, this is just such a terrible fight to take. It's okay. It's fine, it's fine. Oxyotl will just spin around and fuck him up. So many screamers, too. Without all those screamers, and even with the Soul Grinder, I think I could have done just fine, but eh. It's fine. Next try, you know? Next time around. I'll see if I can make anything shake with Oxyotl, and then I think I'll wrap up the stream. Let's see if I can just draw him out of the settlement. Okay, got all that. Sweet. The never-ending chasm. Good God. For the next time I try this, I know exactly what I would do to prevent that guy from ever being able to march that far on. Oh, and he's gonna just make me wait in siege forever. Yeah, no. It's fine. Next time I get on stream, I'm gonna do an Oxyotl thing again. I was experimenting. I last time I was playing Oxyotl, I've had 2 campaigns with Oxyotl so far, and both campaigns, well, 3 technically. The first one was just barely a first try, getting familiar with the faction. The second and third one were honestly incredible. The second one I was on my own. The third one I had a buddy in a co-op campaign, and both I had a really, really clean run. Super, super clean run. But I experimented a couple times, and I see some good strengths in some of the things I tried, and then there's also this going on back here, which is just silly. Like, and I know a couple things that I forgot to do, and a couple things I would do different to make this a way cleaner, way cleaner. But it's okay. You know, you got to experiment to know what works and what doesn't. That's really the biggest thing. You try out different things, you grow, you learn. That's the most important, you know? But why am I floating in the middle of nowhere? Guys, for everyone who joined up and hung out basically the whole day, thank you so much. For everyone who was just passing by, thank you so much. This really means a lot. I'm so happy that we got 3 new followers in the community. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you want to know more about what's going on with me and the channel and my content at all times, make sure to join the Discord so you can interact with the community and you can, get in touch with me and we can talk cool content stuff. You can suggest cool ideas for streams, for videos. You can keep a really close pulse on Warhammer news, because I'm always making videos all day long, shorts, long form, whatever. You'll be getting Warhammer news straight to the dome if you join up in the community. Make sure to sub to my YouTube at Shaker40k. Thank you guys so much for hopping on stream. This was truly a great time. Valhalla, Kidge, you guys, thank you so much. It's super nice to see some new members of the community join up. But I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.